Tommy, it's almost like you're on the plane and you're just waiting for a lift off now after a 2-1 win.
Yeah, we knew it'd be a battle down here. I mean, we had it at our house, so I knew that coming away from home, we was going to be in for a war, and also the conditions were going to be, obviously, the last couple of days with the weather and that, we knew it was going to be bobby. But to be fair, we flew out the blocks, and again, we could have made it a little bit easier for ourselves with a couple of goals, but then the last sort of 5-10 minutes of the first half, I thought they grew into it a little bit, and obviously they've cashed in with a goal. But I said to the boys, it's no ordinary game, this. You know, we knew it was riding on it, and everyone knows what's riding on it. So it's one of them where it's not just about today. The whole season, the lads have been like brilliant for us, and today we've got. I think the winning goal sort of summed the game up. It was a little bit scrappy, but it was never going to be a beautiful game of football today. But I'm just delighted for everyone, the football club, the fans, and we have got, like you say, it's going to be a big ask if we mess this up now. But it'd be nice to get another point as soon as possible. But yeah, hopefully that tonight should be enough. But until it is, we'll be training this week. We're in Saturday, and we're not taking our foot off the gas.
Great start as well. The early chances were there when the ball flashed across to Nathan Wood, and then eventually it was Nathan Wood to Tommy Fagg. How happy are you with the start, the boys? You said as well, the pitching condition was a bit, it's a bit bobbly out there. It does look nice, but how happy are you with the boys? They really got in and stuck into the task. There was no nerves.
No, they. To be fair, we played some nice stuff in the first half on it. But it was always going to be a pitch where a mistake was going to happen, and we just wanted to make sure that with us, if we make a mistake, we get punished. And we didn't want that to happen today. So, no, I mean, it doesn't matter how well you start, whatever. If you don't capitalise on it, every team's going to have their little patch in the game. And, for me, it was about keep going. Obviously, the second half, it got a little bit lively, and we didn't want to get involved in all that. So I'm glad that calmed down a bit. But no, listen, the most important thing here was to get 3 points. This was our game in hand. And obviously, it's put us in a 9-point...
9-point, 20 plus goals,
21 goals for so yeah, it's a good night.
It's fantastic. And in that second half, like you said, it gets scrappy, but it wasn't like an affair where two teams were going at each other's throats. It was just like a dogged game. But I spoke to Matt Newman before the game. He said he fancied a goal tonight, and lo and behold, he popped up. Say it's scrappy, but they all count, didn't they?
No, he's done brilliant for us anyway, Matt. Considering how we started the season, it wasn't really. It was a bit of a miscommunication. We wanted him to be part of it. But he's made a massive impact since he started, since he's come back in the side. So obviously we just got to manage him. With three games to go. It's a bit late to say that, but he's been instrumental in what we've done here. But again, I will say it, the attitude of all the subs. I would have put Ass on if he hadn't got
the yellow card.
I looked up and I went, the whole point. He was struggling a little bit anyway, and we thought we'll leave Matt because of the bookings, and he went on the pitch and I went, is that Ass has got booked? They went, yeah. So I didn't want to put him on in case. He picks another one up. So, but no, listen, we can laugh about it now. But it's a massive 3 points, and it's a great night for everyone that's travelled.
3 games to go, and Saturday we could possibly win the league without kicking a ball. We have one eye on that game.
Not at all, and I don't mean that disrespectfully or nothing, because I've got what impact does it make on me or whatever. I've always, like I said the other week, we get our blinkers on and we just look after ourselves. Even all season, I think I said to you, we can't keep coming with pitch going, how did this get and have it? You can't do a football season like that, otherwise you'll drive yourself mad. But we've just got our head down. We're the form team at the moment. We've been unbeaten now for quite a while. We've started April well. We was unbeaten in March, and they're the times where you want to turn up the performances and get the results, because they're the key times where teams either make a late dash or you fall away.
I think you said it at the start of this interview as well, and it is not about just tonight, but it's about the whole season. And it's rarities that we've lost, but there has been bumps in the road. But how important has it been for that for that group of players to keep sticking together and keep going on?
It's football. Listen, every football club will have their little dip or whatever. I mean, we've lost 2 games all season. That's unbelievable at any level. So I know we've had a few draws, but in most of the draws we should have won. 2 we've been poor at. I mean, I can sort of count on one hand where we've been poor, but you're going to get that throughout the season. You're going to get it next season. But the most important thing, like I said, is no reaction to a win, no reaction to a loss. The reaction is when it's all done, and hopefully we'll be doing that sooner rather than later.
That will be it for me, but I know you want to thank the fans because that I could tell you right at the end that corner of Larkfield was packed out with Faversham fans.
Yeah, they've been brilliant. I mean, I just hope that the last home game of the season, I hope that more of the town come down.
Going to be a massive celebration that day, isn't it?
Yeah, I hope so. You know, I really hope so, because if you don't enjoy times like this, believe you me, I've gone up through playoffs, whatever, but to go up as champions is you know, it's still the target. We can't say we've done it, but it's still the target. And you know, my target to the boys before the combo, before we started today, was just a four-game league again, and I want to go unbeaten in all 4 games. And even if we do get a result at Tunbridge Wells or Lordswood at home, whatever, we'll still be going to Rustall with a view of putting a performance in to win the game. So we'll go all the way to the wire. But the most important thing is to get that championship and like we said, get out of this league.
Well, Tommy, thank you. Enjoy your week, and congratulations, and enjoy that beer.
Yeah, no, and again, thank you to all the fans that have travelled up here tonight, you know, on a cold night, but you know, they've been instrumental in getting behind the boys as well. So it's been a good night for everyone.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Brownie.